Hello everyone, today is another one of those days when I have absolutely no idea what to do, so I decided to come check out a night market near me. Night markets like this are pretty common in cities all across China. You can find just about every kind of food here: seafood, meat, vegetables, and all kinds of local snacks from different parts of the country. Tonight, I am going to try 4 different foods for about $6. And honestly, I eat as a pretty good amount of food. I found my first target. This is a Chinese side wrap stand. You can see they have different combos and different prices. I went with the most basic option, which cost just about $1.1. They start with a flour-based flatbread and heat it up on a griddle. Then they add an egg, meat patty, and some vegetables. IT is kind of similar to a Mexican burrito or wrap. The temperature is around 95 degrees Fahrenheit tonight, and you can see the owner is already sweating like crazy while working. It actually tastes pretty good if you're really not a big eater. This alone could probably fill you up. But I still wanted to try a few more things, so I found my second target. This is called guobao rou, a famous dish from northeastern China. While I was talking to the owner, I found out that he's also from northeastern China and moved all the way down here to start his business. Northeastern China is more than 1,200 miles away from Changsha. In general, southern China has more economic activity and job opportunities than many parts of the north. So, a lot of people from northern China move south to look for work or start businesses. This dish is made with pork tenderloin coated in starch, deep fried until crispy, and then covered in a sweet sauce, so it's supposed to have a pretty sweet flavor. This portion costs about $2.5, which is a little expensive for this night market. Let me give it a try, honestly. I don't think it tastes completely authentic. Traditional guobao rou is usually supposed to be pretty crispy, but this one is quite soft, so it doesn't taste as authentic as it should. You can also see that this night market has dedicated cleaning staff. I heard that this one night market alone has 27 full-time cleaners. That shows how seriously the local government takes the nighttime economy. In some cities, a really successful night market can even become one of the city's main attractions and a kind of local symbol. Because this place has become so popular, the rent for the stalls has also gone up quite a bit. I heard that it now costs around $222 per meter of stall space. And if you have a larger stall, you could easily end up paying more than $1,400. Of course, if your food doesn't have something special to attract customers, it is still very difficult to survive here. The competition is incredibly intense. So if you come back after a while, you'll often find that some stalls have new owners, while others have completely changed what they sell. Even years ago, you could see that some stalls had almost no customers, while others had long lines stretching out in front of them. Usually, the stalls with the longest lines are the ones that have been around for a long time. Word of mouth plays a huge role. People hear about these places from friends or online and come here specifically to try them. Now it is time for my third food. This is called stinky tofu, and it is one of Changsha's most famous local foods. The tofu is first fermented in a special brine, then deep fried and topped with different seasonings. And yes, it smells really bad. The smell can be pretty strong and unpleasant, so a lot of people can't stand it. But there are also plenty of people who try it once and then become completely addicted. China has quite a few foods like this, foods that smell incredibly strong, but taste surprisingly delicious. This owner is also really friendly. He was offering people free samples, so they could try it before deciding whether to buy some. I got a small portion which costs about $2.1. Let me give it a try. It tastes just like the stinky tofu we had before. I think the flavor here is actually pretty authentic, although I do feel like the portion is a little small. Outside of a night market like this, you could probably get a similar portion for around $1.4. But considering how expensive the stall space is here, I can understand why the price is higher. This area used to be just a regular farmer's market. The vendors didn't have to pay much in rent, maybe just a small sanitation fee. But now, thanks to the popularity of this place and the crowds brought in by social media, the cost of renting a stall has continued to rise. There are around 300 stalls here in total. Whenever I used to feel unhappy, I would come here by myself and let food cheer me up. Now I'm going to get one last drink to finish off my night at the market. I chose this drink shop called Mixue Bingcheng. The chain has more than 10,000 locations across China, and you can even find some of its stores in other countries. The main reason it has become so popular is its low prices. The quality is decent, and the prices are affordable. Most of its customers are students. They don't have a huge budget, but they still want to enjoy milk tea and other sweet drinks. So this is a popular option. I decided to get a lychee drink. At stores like this, you order by scanning a QR code, so you don't even need to talk to an employee. This freshly made drink costs less than $1. After waiting for about 5 minutes, my drink was ready. A screen shows your order number and how long it will take to prepare. Once it is ready, you just go pick it up. It is really convenient, and it also makes the whole process much more efficient. So, what do you think? Would you pay less than $1 for a freshly made drink like this? And that is pretty much the end of my night market adventure. I tried 4 different foods, and the total came to about $6.5. Do you think that is expensive? That is it for today. As video, if you enjoyed the video, don't you forget to like and follow for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.